Harbor marked the beginning of a terrible and tragic war. Many lives were lost, and many lives were remembered. This year, for Pearl Harbor, I decided to interview a veteran of World War II. He was a Marine. His major awards included 2 Bronze Stars, a Presidential Unit Citation, and he fell just short of a Purple Heart after getting shot the day after the war was over. His name was Henry Todd, Jr. How old were you when Pearl Harbor happened?
Pearl Harbor happened back in '41, so I was 17 years old at the time.
When did you enlist?
4 years later.
Why did you enlist?
I wanted to get the hell away from home. I had to work too hard.
How many brothers were in your family?
7 of us.
How many went into the war?
3 of them, beside myself.
How many came home?
All of us.
When you got out, did you feel it was a just war?
Oh yeah. Hell, we all knew what the hell we was in there.
Knowing what you know now, would you do it again?
If I'd been on at that time, I probably would have, but now I wouldn't.
What campaigns did your brothers fight in, European or Japanese?
Well, John was probably in Japan. I don't think Lauren saw any action or anywhere else, and then Bill was in during the Korea.
What campaigns did you fight in Japan?
Well, when I went across, I landed at Tinian. They had just secured that island, and a bunch of the boys got killed in the 3 weeks I was there. Then I went to Saipan. That's where I stayed until we went to the Battle of Okinawa.
So you landed in the last big battle of the Japanese War.
The last big battle, and I think that was all just a part of history, because when the war started, all they had was Marine brigades. After the war got started, they took the brigades, made them into regiments, put a bunch of the regiments together and made a division. And my regiment was the last one that engaged the Japanese in combat action.
In August of 1945, the bombs were dropped. Your base of operation in September was in Nagasaki. Were you allowed into Nagasaki?
We never got to go to Nagasaki at all. That was the court-martial events if any of the Marines went up to see that. And Brother John, he went up and seen the crater, and he come back and supposed to have scars all over his leg that they figured it was from the radiation he got after the war was over. That was the Marines. I mean, they were damn strict and something like that. When we got into fighting, we went like hell. The Army couldn't keep up with us. That's why we had to pull back. I'm fighting in Okinawa, come back and wait till the Army caught up with us. So my corporal got killed in Okinawa. Corporal Hawks, I don't know where he's from. His brother was killed earlier, and he got killed in Okinawa.
Do you feel lucky or blessed that all your brothers and yourself made it back?
I'm happy we all come back, yeah. I'm happy with it. Yep.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, there's just a hell of a lot that I don't want to even remember. As far as that goes. I saw a lot. I don't want to remember it.
Although Henry would rather not remember, today is a day we should remember. A day to remember the beginning, and a day to remember the end. This is Jordan Todd reporting for Channel 92 School News. The Vietnam Traveling Memorial Wall entered South Sioux City on Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. This traveling memorial stands as a reminder of the great sacrifices made during the Vietnam War. It was made for the purpose of helping heal and rekindle friendships. The wall that heals also allows people the opportunity to reunite with lost loved ones in their hometown who otherwise may not be able to make the trip to Washington. Standing 6 feet tall and covering almost 300 feet from end to end, the Wall That Heals will be set up in the Dibble Soccer Complex in South Sioux City, beginning Thursday at 11 a.m. and ending Sunday at 2 p.m. Admission is free and the experience is priceless. This is Jordan Todd reporting for Channel 92 School News.